Hello everyone, welcome to our next tutorial. This is a very important one for all of us. Yeah, in this tutorial I'm gonna teach you a template to upload all your object oriented exam questions directly to the website using a document. So this template we are calling it as GIFT, gift format. Alright, so yeah, we all understand how important is this slip tests or object oriented exams in our website you have been conducting, and all these days you are directly opening the website, creating the question there, saving the pages and doing all the changes. The same changes without much of that level effort you can create it in a document. I'll show you how. So this template should be like all the sequence of steps that I'm gonna show you in the coming minutes should be strictly followed. Yeah, so let us start. So basically we have different ways of creating a this GIF format or template. So primarily the end result output will be in UTF-8 format. I'll show you what it is. So the questions you have can be created in a new text document, or you can even type them in a Microsoft Word document or a notepad. All these things you can do with these applications. You can do it in a desktop or a laptop. And if you specifically wanted to do it in your mobile phone, I would recommend you install any notepad or some notes application from the Android or iOS stores, and there you can definitely type all your questions. But do not forget to remember, end of the completion of typing all your questions in notes or a notepad, they should be converted into UTF-8. That can be only done using a laptop. So just last step, save. That saving should be done here. Yeah, similarly you can also text type these questions in your WhatsApp. Maybe you can create a dummy channel for yourself, type all the questions there, and come open it in a laptop, then just copy paste all the questions you have texted in the WhatsApp into a document and then save it in UTF-8 format. Alright, so yeah, let us move on. So in the coming format we are going to use certain special characters as control characters, namely these symbols: equals, flower bracket open and close, tilde, hash and colon. So these symbols are control characters. I mean that these characters cannot be used inside your question as a normal usage. Let us say you have a question, 5 plus 5 is equal to how much? That is your question. So there you are using 5 plus 5 is equal to how much? That's your question. And is equal to symbol is used there, which you cannot use it now. You can use it but with some little change. I'll show you how. So please remember, these are the control characters. These symbols control the operation of this filter and cannot be used as a normal text within the questions. Okay, so let's move on. So the most important type of asking a question is MCQs. I know that. So let us understand how to create MCQs using this template. Well, so I am taking one example here. Let me give you a live demonstration in a laptop. So for this, what I do, I'll create a new text document. Visit your desktop, right click here, select new. In this drop down you should select text document, click OK, and it will ask you to save some name. For reference I am giving GIFT template. Click enter, open this file, go to save as. In the save as, you should see here encoding UTF-8. that is what we were discussing before. So in the drop down you will see these options. You should only check this UTF-8 and click save. Since my document is already in UTF-8, I'm not saving this. So okay, I have come back. Now let us see our example. So I have a question. The question is, what is the capital of Maharashtra? And I have 4 MCQs: Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore and Chennai, of which Mumbai is the correct answer. Rest of the options are wrong. So in the template, how did I do? Yes, let us do it here. So if you are starting to type a question, you should start like this, 2 times of this double dots, and then you should type your question. What is the capital of Maharashtra? This is your question. So I have completed writing my question. What next? Now my multiple choice options are beginning. Just click and enter, and there, since your options, multiple options are beginning, you should tell this template that the options are beginning with a flower bracket. So that is what is there here. So open a flower bracket. This implies you are beginning to give your multiple options. Click enter. Then for the right answer, only for the right answer, you will give equals, equal to. So I'll give my correct option, and for the wrong answer, any wrong answer, I should give the symbol tilde. So this whatever wave type symbol is there, that you can find it in both your mobile keypads and laptop keypads. Please check for that. This symbol usage will tell that it is a wrong option. So Hyderabad, or again Bangalore, all these are wrong options for me. Amaravati, yeah, so these are my wrong options. I have given all the 4 multiple choices. You can give 5 or 6 as well. Now I'll close the flower bracket. So what it means, my 4 options and the question is complete. So I'll click enter. Now my complete answer is done. If I have to begin with a new question again, click enter again, and then you should begin with the double dots, okay, 2 times, and then you can proceed with the next question. Once again I'll show you here. Okay, what is the capital? We have begin with like this. Then the question, before beginning of multiple options, I have started with the flower bracket, and after completing it I have closed it with the flower bracket. So this is one example. The same multiple choice questions, actually there is a little more modification. If the teacher wishes to give the student a feedback for the answer he gives, then this format to be followed. For example, in this same example, what is the capital of Maharashtra? Mumbai is the right answer. If the teacher wishes to tell the student that he has done a good job, teacher can give a feedback. Just click enter after the option, type hash, and then you can give your feedback. Well done, Mumbai is the correct answer. You can give like this. And similarly for Hyderabad, if somebody gives Hyderabad, it's a wrong answer, and then you can say try again, okay, or you can say Hyderabad is not the capital of Maharashtra, and I should really prepare well, something like that. So every hash indicates the feedback for that option. So that is the other way of doing this one. Yes, so this is how you should be creating your multiple choices. Okay, just click save every time, just not to lose data. And again, if you have to start with your next question, Q2, again start like this, type your next question here, and then open flower brackets, then your right answer, and then your wrong answers. Okay, we can give any time, close it with flower bracket, then press enter again. Okay, well, thank you. So one by one, whatever we have discussed, I will discuss in a sequence of steps. The first one, the set, these dots precedes the actual question. So precedes the actual question. This is my actual question. These columns are preceding this question. Step 2. The first flower bracket indicates the start of answers. Yes, the same what is we have done here. This indicates that options are beginning, answers are beginning. The correct answer is preceded by an equal to sign. Yes, Mumbai is the right answer and I have given it equals. And the wrong answer by a tilde, this wave sign. So wrong answer should take this wave symbol. And then teacher responses have a hash function in front of them. So if teacher wishes to give any feedback, that can be followed using a hash function. Alright. At last, the question ends with a flower bracket closing type and then a blank line. Yes, we have done it. Closing line and the blank line. So this is blank line. Yes. Please note the flower brackets and the parentheses are not one and the same. They are different. They are not parentheses are not control factors. Yes, well, so these are the sequence of operations for any type of question. So with this I'll move to next. What if you have a true or false question? How do you do it? Yeah. So example, let us go through the disclaimer. The answer should be written as flower bracket open, true, flower bracket close, or similarly flower bracket open, false, flower bracket close. So for true or false you can write it in block letters like this, or simply you can write caps T or caps F. That also means the same. So the first option, Hyderabad is the capital city of Telangana state. That's my question. So I have begin with like this. And then my option starts, I have given an enter, then flower bracket open, just the acronym type, abbreviated. T implies this is the answer is right. So in the question for the students, the question will be displayed like this: Hyderabad is the capital city of Telangana state. Option A true, option B false. It prompts like this, like that for the students. But for you, if you just click just a T, it means that the correct answer is true. Similarly, the other way of doing it, Hyderabad is the capital city of Andhra Pradesh, flower bracket open, and then in blocks just write either false, or you can just give the abbreviated form F and then close the flower brackets. So let us do it in practice then. Okay, this question is ending here. Take a new line and once again new line. Next question, I'm starting now. Hyderabad is the capital of Telangana state. Alright, now I'll just give true. So this completes my question. Then now click 2 times your enter key. So what if you have another type of question, short answers? How do you do it? Let's see now. So the answers in short answer type will begin with a prefix equal to sign for the correct answers. Please remember, we do not use tilde symbol here. If you use it, it considers that this as a multiple choice question. Alright, let's check for the first example. The question is like this: multiply 100 on 1000. So this is a short answer type, right? Like kind of a short, very short answers like that. And now I am giving the responses, flower bracket open. So this answer is 1 lakh, 150 zeros. This is the right answer. Student either can write it like 150 zeros, or some student may write 1 LAKH. This is also right option. So we should consider that a teacher, when giving this type of questions, should be vigilant enough to understand the different possibilities how a student might answer to a question. Yeah, and similarly 1 lakh can also be written as ONE LAKH, 1 lakh, right? So this type of vigilance, you should be doing it. You should foresee these type of answers, and definitely you should give them in this way. Just to give you a glimpse of idea, website can also understand these type of answers. Even if you miss doing this, website can also consider all these three answers as right, despite you giving the other two options like this. Yeah, alright. So but let us not take a chance, just follow this template. Alright, similarly I have another example. The question is, who is the father of a nation? So you should definitely give the options like this. Website cannot predict who is Gandhi and who is Mahatma Gandhi. Hence the answers I have given like this. If the student gives an answer Gandhi, it's right. Mahatma Gandhi, right answer. MK Gandhi, right answer. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, right answer. So any different possibilities, it is valid. And not to worry, it is not case sensitive. Even if you give MK in caps, the website, if a website considers this as right if the student answers in small letters. Great. So yes, I guess I need not practice this again for you. Multiply 100 by 1000. Answer begins equals 1 1 2 3 4 5 something. 1 LAKH ONE LAKH. All these are right answers. Okay, enter twice, save. Okay, this is how you do it. And then we'll move on to the next type of question. Match the following. How do you give it? Let's see here. Matching pairs begins with an equal sign and separated by this type of combination, a hyphen and a greater than symbol. There must be at least 3 matching pairs. Yeah, less than 3 it doesn't consider as matching pair. Alright, so let us practice. So the question begins. Question, match the following, etc, etc. Flower bracket open, press enter. Now give equals Maharashtra. In your keyboard press tab, then hyphen, then greater than, then tab, Mumbai. If you are doing it in mobile, just give an equal space, Telangana, hyphen, tab, hyphen, greater than symbol, tab, Hyderabad, equals AP, tab, hyphen, greater than, tab, Amaravati. Okay, I hope you have got the base. So did you observe something? For the question, I am directly giving the correct answer here. In the website they will be shuffled, they will be like a drop down, but here you should give what is the correct answer for your question. For Maharashtra, Mumbai, for Telangana, Hyderabad, AP, Amravati, Karnataka, Bangalore, likewise. Okay, yes, great. Okay, then we'll move on to the next type, fill in the blanks. What if you have a fill in the blank type? Alright, let us also try that. So missing word format or fill in the blank automatically inserts a fill in the blank line like this in the middle of the sentence. To use the fill in the blanks format, place the answers where you want the line to appear in the sentence. I'll show you how. So the question is, Narendra Modi is the dash minister of India. So the dash takes prime as the answer. So what I have done, Narendra Modi is the, open flower bracket, give the correct answer, close the brackets, and then proceed with your remaining question. So this, what it does, website will insert a blank here and then it displays the question. The correct answer for this question is prime. Okay, it is not case sensitive, by the way. So you can do this like do that like Narendra Modi is the brackets Prime Minister of India. Great. So that ends your question. So this is another type, another example I'm giving you. In the beginning I have told you, you are not permitted to use the control characters, special characters in this. So in this question I have 50 by 10 equals to how much? This is my question. So in the fill in the blank I am making this like flower bracket open, the answer is 500, I am closing it. So this will create a blank here, but I am not supposed to use equal to symbol in my template, is it not? So you can still use it if you use a backslash. So I am overriding the control character by using a backslash. So this is now called used as a regular equal to symbol. Okay, yes. Likewise, if you are planning to use, if you have somewhere where you should use this symbol, you can also use a slash before it, backslash, and it will override the functionality. Similarly, backslash equal to, backslash tilde, backslash colon, backslash, did we miss anything? Flower bracket open, yes, backslash flower bracket close. So now all these control characters are overridden by using a backslash symbol. Yeah, great. So that is, these are not into the template, just only for your demonstration here. Okay, click save. Now this completes your template, GIFT, gift format. You can just save this into your desktop wherever it is convenient for you, and then we can come back to the e-learning platform. There you can just drag and drop your file. Website will take thousands of questions in a single template. Yes, so it avoids, or it at least saves a lot of your energy. Need not typing every question in the website likewise. So it would be especially be very useful for your formative assessment, objective oriented exam questions preparation. I please let us know if you have any questions. And I would like to add just a bit of a glimpse of idea. Let us say if you have a multiple choice questions with negative responses as well, then we can do it like this. But I would recommend, if anybody is trying to practice this, please approach me, I can better guide you. So okay, if Mumbai is the right answer here, for example, let us say Hyderabad is also the right option, then I will give equals for both. But for the wrong answer I should give them some negative marking. What I do, if the student gives Mumbai, I want him to be given 100% of the score. So just click 100%, 100%, that will take 100% marks if somebody answers Mumbai. If somebody answers just Hyderabad, I am asking the website to give 50%. This can be done like this. And if somebody answers Bangalore, so it should give a negative mark. Here what I do, percentage minus 25%, percentage close. Okay, even if somebody answers Amravati, he should be given minus 25% weightage. So just again percentage minus 25% close. So this will consider that as different negative responses likewise. Okay, I wouldn't insist you practicing this at the first stage, but please let me know if somebody plans to take this. Okay, and yeah, with this I have completed my gift format template tutorial. I would want to just give you an information. Till date you might have created number of STs in the website. Let's say for suppose ST 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 up to 8, maybe some you have created in every ST not less than 10 questions, and unlike any Google Forms, unlike any Microsoft Forms, all the questions that you have typed so far in the website are stored inside a question bank, so if you are gonna conduct a FA tomorrow, and you can definitely use the questions that you have already typed and saved inside your question bank. So how do this question bank functionality works, and how can you better use it, I'll be showing you in the next tutorial. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much.